Hello everybody, my name is Nathyvader with a dirty thumbnail. Yeah. Today I bring you this, the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary Dr. Wu figure. We'll look around this box and then we'll take it out of this outer box and then have a look at what's inside. So what do you get? Well, you got a Jurassic Park 30th anniversary logo on this face here and on the sides. On the back you've got a classic Jurassic Park logo with the Mattel Creations logo there. And on the bottom you've just got a load of legal bump. And on the top, you've got the Jurassic Park logo, again there just in the font. So without further ado, let's get this out of box, out the way. Ooh, and when you first open it up, what do you see? Straight away, there's a tab there that's just been pulled as you lift this. So I believe the electronic features are now live. And look at that lovely stonework sort of chiseled into the top cover of the box there, the Jurassic Park logo like you see in the visitor center and the labs. You pull this out. Oh, we got a bit of documentation. Put that to the side. Straight away, a really nice looking set of lab doors with the InGen security logo there. I love that. And this glass panel here. And on the side you've got some more stonework. And again you've got another Jurassic Park logo on the back here. Anything else on the other side on the bottom? No. So what does it say here? Bingo! Dino DNA! During the tour of the lab at Jurassic Park, head geneticist Dr. Henry Wu confirms that by controlling dinosaurs' chromosomes, there is no unauthorized breeding. However, the strategy to fill in the sequence holes with frog DNA seems to prove otherwise. Yes, we know how that turns out. And what happens then when we open this door? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at him. Isn't that glorious, as John Hammond once said. Oh, wow. I love this setup. That is fantastic. Look at Mr. DNA. Wow, 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 wow. Look at Henry Wu holding his clipboard. A little baby raptor there as well. Tiny grab hands. Excellent. And a pencil. Great stuff there. Love the detail on the sides here. You can see the stairwell and the fossilized remains of a dinosaur that have been semi-chiseled out of the wall. Really nice. Really like that. And on the other side here, you've got the DNA sequencing 3D picture there that they were messing with the virtual reality headset, I believe, at the time. And some really old school computers there. And again, you can just about make out the background there of the rest of the lab. I think that would have been leading up to the samples that Nedry then takes out later on. So it doesn't really open up any further than that. You can see that there is some kind of glued tab there holding it in, so I don't really want to force this any further than I have to. While he's in the box, actually, why don't we try out the electronic features? So I haven't tried this myself yet. This is a first, so let's press the button and find out what happens.
It's a velociraptor. Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA.
That's cool. So the light actually lights up Dr. Wu, and then Mr. DNA is in a blue, which sort of replicates the blueprint pattern that's on the back of the wall there. I quite like that.
There's no unauthorized breeding in Jurassic Park. Bingo. Dino DNA.
That's nice.
Perfect timing. And now, we can make a baby dinosaur.
This is so cool.
It's really not that difficult. A DNA strand like me is a blueprint for building a living thing. It's a velociraptor. And now, we can make a baby dinosaur.
And I think that's all of the electronic sounds now. So actually, we should be able to just get... Oh, we can. So we can take Mr. DNA out without any problems. So let's just have a quick look at him. Obviously, he's completely not posable. He is just a piece of semi-flexible plastic that's translucent. But great detail. I really like the eyes. I always love that sort of bucktooth feature that he's got there for his teeth. His hand as well, well sculpted. There is a little bit of a paint issue there, but I mean it's tiny, so I'm going to let that slide. And the paint continues on the back. They didn't just do the front, which is good. And I can check out his little eyebrows. Really cool. But yeah, completely non-posable. But you know, it's nice as a display piece. Really nice. Now, if you have got to get Dr. Wu out of the packaging by zooming a little, you can see that there are little rubber tabs holding him into the packaging, so we'll have to cut those to get him out. The pencil is just held in with a bit of tape, so that's not too hard. And same for the Raptor, it looks like it's just pushed in, so should be able to pop him out. I'm not really going to bother getting those grabby hands out because I know I'm going to lose them. So straight away I want to look at his face, and you know what, it's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it definitely sort of looks like Henry Wu. You can see he's holding his clipboard there. Don't know if I can zoom in on that anymore. You can just about make out a Jurassic logo there and a load of red marks. It almost looks like blood all over the clipboard, but it looks cool. You can see there's like a collection of papers there being held in, and this is moulded to that hand, so I can understand having the extra pair of hands here. The hand does rotate on that wrist there, and you do get the usual amount of articulation similar to the Hammond collection releases in the past. You have got a waist hip movement there. It's very limited, I've got to tell you now, so don't be expecting to rotate him too far. It does have a really nice badge there. If I can zoom in, you can just about make out his likeness on there. There is a bit of muck on his chest though. Hopefully I can get that off, probably with some kind of non-toxic paint removal system. You've got the same sort of movement here on this hand, and you can see there the hand does rotate in and out. It's a bit stiff though, and I do have extremely grubby fingers today. And you've got a good range of movement on. You've got a double articulated knee, which is great, and there is a limited amount of movement here, probably down to the sculpt, so the legs don't extend all the way. I don't feel brave enough to push them out that far. You do get movement on the ankle pivot. It does not go up and down, just rotates around. And on the back, there isn't really a lot there. Oh, there is a number though, stamped into the back of his shirt. Probably just a product code from Mattel. The head itself does rotate. It will rotate 360 and does have a limited range of movement up and down. And that's about it really for the figure. It looks very nice. I say overall he does have the resemblance of Henry Wu. It's not perfect, but it's certainly better than the Ian Malcolm we got with the Buck and Mercedes ML set earlier in the year. And I just rescued the baby raptor from the plastic prison, and I've got to say it is extremely tiny. There is not a whole lot of detail there. I can sort of make out that there was an attempt to put some yellow for the eye there, but they completely missed, and it's just under the eye. Is there anything on the other side? Yeah, they did accomplish it on that side, but again, there's no detail whatsoever on the eye. It's just sort of a dead blank space there, with this really pinky baby raptor poking out of this egg. You can see some detail in the egg. There isn't a terrible lot, but it is like solid plastic. And there's no pegs or anything like that to hold it in place, so you should be able to use the other hand supplied with Dr. Wu if he wants to hold it, or you could use your Hammond collection Dr. Grant. They'll probably have a better set of grabby hands to do that. But that is pretty cool. I did manage to get the pencil out of the packaging, and I guarantee if this thing does not go back in the packaging, it will go missing, because this thing is so tiny. This is pretty much the size of a grain of rice. That's how small this is. It is really tiny, so be very careful if you're taking this out of the box to do some photos, because if you take your eye off this thing, I guarantee it will go missing and you'll never see it again. But I don't think it'd be too hard to replicate that, really. It's not much going on there. It's made of a very rubbery material with just a black dot there at the end for the lead and the other end for the rubber. And look at my lovely grotty thumbnails! While everything else is out of the packaging apart from the grabby hands, you can see the incubator here. I mean, I could understand some people not liking this as a cardboard piece because you would like to use it in dioramas, photographs or setups. So having it in a cardboard one isn't great, but I like the effort they've gone into actually putting this in here. We could have done with a plastic one, but I'm happy with it. It's kind of nice, and I kind of like my stuff in box anyway, so I'm not complaining too much about this. I think it's pretty cool. Overall, I'm really impressed with this whole boxed figure set, to be quite honest. I think it's one of the nicest ones they've done, bar the Barbasol set and the Spielberg set. This is up there for me, and it's just so small as well. It's so tiny. I was expecting something a little bit bigger, but no, this is what we got, and I don't mind actually, because some of the stuff we've had in the past is a little bit more difficult to display. So this is quite a nice little thing you can have on the shelf there and occasionally open up. You know, when you're having your friends over for dinner and you get the fine china out, and you can also point them in the direction of the Doctor Wu figure display set there. I think that's quite nice. Well, there you go, really. It was just a quick look to see what you actually get in this set, and whether it's worth picking up or not. And as of this moment, I believe it's still available on Mattel Creations website, and it's reasonably priced as well. I believe it's £35. I'll put the correct price here if I've got it wrong, and I'll put a link to the website at the bottom of this video as well, so if you want to pick one up, you can still do so, hopefully. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. My name is Nathyvader. I post on Instagram and X almost daily, and of course it's always Jurassic related. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Yes? Yes! Bingo! Dino DNA! Did I say it right? Is it right? Yeah, it's probably right, yeah. One thing I would say actually about this is if they had some kind of tabs, like magnetic or something, just to hold these, because they don't stay closed. I mean, you could probably fold them over a bit, but yeah, that's probably my only thing. Maybe like a Velcro tab or something, just to hold it in place. I don't know.